Today, I want to share with you a simple yet powerful practice that can truly transform your life. It's about the way we speak to ourselves, the words we use, and the beliefs we hold about ourselves. You see, once you start speaking to yourself correctly, the shift happens. You are the creator of your own reality. Yes, you. Every word you speak, every thought you think, shapes the world around you. So why not choose words of love, of kindness, of empowerment? It all begins with how you speak to yourself. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself surrounded by a field of flowers. Each flower represents a positive affirmation, a loving thought. Now pick one of those flowers and hold it close to your heart. That's how powerful affirmations can be. They nurture your soul and bloom into reality. You might be thinking, how can I talk to myself in the right way? Well, it's easy, my friend. It all begins with understanding how powerful your words truly are. Every time you hear yourself saying something mean or hurtful about yourself, it's time to hit the brakes. Take a moment to breathe deeply and then replace that negative thought with something positive and uplifting. Imagine your mind is like a garden and your thoughts are the seeds you plant. If you sow seeds of negativity, you'll harvest a crop of despair and sadness. But if you plant seeds of positivity, you'll reap a harvest of joy and happiness. So instead of berating yourself for your mistakes or shortcomings, try offering yourself words of encouragement and support. Tell yourself that you're doing the best you can, and that's more than enough. Remind yourself of your strengths and accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I'm so clumsy," try reframing it as, "I'm learning and growing every day, and that's what matters." Or if you find yourself saying, "I'll never be good enough," counter it with, "I am worthy of love and respect just as I am." It may feel strange at first, like you're talking to a stranger instead of yourself. But with time and practice, it will become more natural, like having a conversation with an old friend who knows and loves you unconditionally. Stand in front of the mirror and look into your own eyes. Say to yourself, "I love and approve of myself." Feel the warmth of those words resonating within you. You are deserving of love, of approval, just as you are. You were born pure and whole, like a newborn baby. Babies don't criticize themselves or hold grudges. They live in the present moment full of wonder and joy. You were like that once, and you can be like that again. It's time to release the false beliefs that hold you back, the criticisms, the fears, the guilt. They no longer serve you. Embrace the innocence of life, the joy of existence. You are worthy of love, of happiness, of all the good things life has to offer. When you start talking to yourself with love and kindness, something magical happens inside you. It's like a gentle breeze blowing away the clouds of doubt and fear. Suddenly, those big, scary obstacles that used to loom in front of you don't seem so intimidating anymore. You'll find that those negative messages that used to echo in your mind start to fade away. They lose their grip on you, like shadows disappearing in the light. You begin to see yourself in a new way, with clearer eyes and a lighter heart. It's as if a weight has been lifted off your shoulders, and you realize that you're stronger and more resilient than you ever thought possible. You start to believe in yourself, in your abilities, in your worthiness. Instead of focusing on what you can't do, you start to see all the things you can do. You begin to take steps forward, one at a time, knowing that each small victory brings you closer to your goals. And as you continue to speak to yourself with love and kindness, you'll notice that the people around you start to respond differently too. They see the light shining from within you, and they're drawn to it like moths to a flame. When you come across resistance, see it as a signal that you're growing. Change might seem scary at first, but it's also a chance to set yourself free. Welcome it warmly, knowing that you have more strength and potential than you realize. Sometimes when things start to shift and change in our lives, we feel a sense of resistance. It's like our minds and bodies are pulling back, afraid of what might happen if we let go of the familiar. But that resistance is not a roadblock. It's a signpost pointing towards growth. Think of it like this. When you're working out and your muscles start to ache, it's a sign that you're pushing yourself, that you're building strength. The same goes for resistance in life. It means you're stretching yourself, expanding your comfort zone, and stepping into new territory. Change can be scary because it means stepping into the unknown. It means leaving behind what's safe and familiar and venturing into uncharted waters. But it's also incredibly liberating because it opens up a world of possibilities. Imagine if you stayed stuck in the same place, never daring to try something new or take a different path. You'd miss out on so much growth, so much adventure. Embracing change means embracing life in all its fullness, with all its ups and downs. So when you feel that resistance creeping in, take a deep breath and remind yourself that it's all part of the process. It's a sign that you're on the right track, that you're moving forward, even if it feels uncomfortable at times. Instead of fighting against it, welcome it with open arms. Embrace the challenge, knowing that you have the strength and courage to face whatever comes your way. Trust in yourself and your ability to navigate through the changes, knowing that you are capable of so much more than you think. You might have been through tough times in your life, but they don't make up who you are. Your past doesn't define you, dear friend. You are like a shining star, full of beauty and light, capable of healing and growing. Believe in the strength of love, forgiveness, and accepting yourself just as you are. Think of yourself like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. When the caterpillar faces challenges, it doesn't give up. It keeps going, knowing that one day it will emerge from its cocoon transformed, with colorful wings ready to soar. Just like the caterpillar, you have the power within you to transform your life. You can overcome any obstacle, no matter how big or small. You can heal from past hurts and become stronger and more resilient than ever before. Let go of guilt, my dear. It serves no purpose other than to weigh you down. Forgive yourself for past mistakes, for perceived shortcomings. You are human and you are worthy of love just as you are. And when you find yourself trapped in self-imposed prisons of guilt and shame, remember this: you hold the key to your own freedom. It's within you, waiting to be unlocked. Choose love over fear, forgiveness over judgment. You are not alone on this journey, my dear. You are surrounded by love, by support, by infinite possibilities. Trust in the wisdom of your heart, in the guidance of your soul. You are capable of miracles beyond your wildest dreams. So speak to yourself with love, my dear. Speak to yourself as you would speak to a beloved friend, for you are worthy of love, of joy, of all the blessings life has to offer. Once you do this, once you speak to yourself correctly, the shift happens. And oh, what a beautiful shift it is. You are loved, you are worthy, you are enough. Embrace yourself with love and watch as miracles unfold in your life.